Let me sit down.
So I seen y'all know who Corey Holcomb is? Since we got ladies in the room, y'all know Corey Holcomb? He's an older guy, like a comic. He's a comedian. But he said
He
something,
lost
right?
us at older.
Maybe I'm still back on him.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, he has
Whole
like
100 years
he got
old.
a podcast that he just be going in on people.
Everybody got him.
Yeah, he do. Everybody got a podcast, but
I see what he look like.
he be going in on everybody, on every situation. He ain't afraid of nothing.
See, this is what we need Neff to Google.
Right.
But this particular,
Let me
shout out
do
to
that
Neff,
for
shout out
y'all.
to Ken, shout out to Tasha, shout out to everybody that ain't here tonight. Big love, know what I'm saying?
Corey Hawkins or
Corey Holcomb,
ain't catch it. They ain't catch it.
HOLCOMB.
I can't do it again.
So
Send it in the group chat.
the homie say, women who go on girl trips cannot be trusted.
Sound like a hater. Sound like a hater.
Why you say they can't?
Well, I've seen him before.
Everything always go wrong on a girl's trip. Everything. Because that's who you realize who your real friends are.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going on a girls trip without knowing who your friends
Thank you.
No, that's when your real friends actually come out. That's when they actually.
are? It's dangerous to go on a trip but not knowing who your real friends are. Let's just start right there.
That's how people die.
I do too.
Girls have died.
No, it's not a question. I just wanted to know the thoughts.
Girls
the
have died
statement.
from that. Remember like that one girl that got found in the freezer? I forgot.
Them
what
wasn't her friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
that other
And that
time
was the
when.
girlfriend trip. She had guys on that trip.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't even a trip.
No, it wasn't a trip.
When she
It
went
was
to
That was at the
Mexico.
hotel.
Oh, okay.
hotel party.
And then there was
I didn't know
another.
No,
You
the one
talking
that
about
went to
something
Mexico. I'm talking about the one
No,
that went to
no,
Mexico.
that one was Mexico,
yeah.
but there was another thing I think within the states I can't remember.
Jaquina, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the
Jenica or
hotel.
something.
They found her.
There was another thing I remember seeing. This one girl ended up dying because she got beat up by her trans friend.
Yeah, that was
And
the
this is the whole
Mexico
man.
one.
That was the Mexico
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking about that. That one, she literally, yeah, she got.
Oh, it was one of them that beat her up like that?
Yeah, bro.
Mexico?
I'm saying like going, everybody getting licked, but he the dude and he the biggest one in the
almost
room,
snapped
and
her
he
neck.
get and he. I ain't know
They
that.
snapped the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the statement, Esther, was basically Corey Holcomb says that women who go on girl trips cannot be trusted.
But he don't mean it in that sense. That's not the sense he mean it. He mean it like
I
y'all
understand,
go
but
out, we go out and we just starting around.
I think they can.
That's just an insecure man.
I agree.
That's a hater.
I think it depends on the type of female you have and the type of friends that she keep. Especially if you're a female or your girlfriend or wife is somebody who can fall into peer pressure. No bueno. It's bad for business. That's all I can say. Cause
I agree.
Once
Even
they get
though we
around
don't say
friends.
it depends on the show, but I definitely agree with that.
No, because once they get around their friends, it's like, well, I can't leave her hanging. You know what they say? Oh, I gotta go on a 2-man with her. She got a friend, so I gotta entertain.
Right.
And now you entertain a bit too long, and now you're trying to
sauce
follow
you
with
up?
something. Or now it's like, okay, now you done got too encouraged to go do something now. Now look at y'all
Liquor
at
get
their
involved.
place. Exactly.
We get involved.
Stuff like that. It's the other stuff that you may not know may be involved.
That too.
You gotta be prepared
up.
for that. So I mean, he has a point. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's why you just gotta be with the type of people you keep.
I think he was more so probably going towards like
They messing around.
the hot girl summer thing.
Yes, that's what he means.
But that's why you shouldn't be cuffing no hot girl. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but the thing
Hey.
is, if you've ever been to, I don't know if y'all ever been, but if you ever been to like Miami, like during like Labor Day weekend,
Like I said,
$100 get you a long way,
$50 get you a long way.
and they going back home to somebody.
Yeah. I'm saying these teenagers, bro, they making TikToks and showing they go to Miami just with their flight ticket. They don't got nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm saying throughout the week, they sleeping at this damn crib, the next damn crib, the next damn, because they all got the Airbnbs and stuff. A lot of these females, don't get me wrong,
crazy.
they be coming from, wealthy families or whatever the case may be, where they got their own
They
bread.
want to come turn up.
And then, yeah, exactly. And now they got place to sleep for the whole week. Crazy work.
Crazy work.
Crazy work. Yeah, man.
But they can be trusted. They're fine.
They can't be trusted. Like I said, it just depends on the female.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Definitely need a kind of female. But I mean, you shouldn't be going on a trip with anybody.
Yeah.
who you don't
You
trust.
should definitely know who you're going
that's
on a
just
trip with.
weird.
But you don't know that though until the trip actually happens.
Nah.
Like it's still showing emotion.
I'm not planning no trip with no shorty I don't know like that.
I'm
Like-
gonna say.
What if your homegirl?
Like, if you
I ain't
grew
no
up-
female to even talk
If you
about it.
guys,
Me?
What if your homegirl? Like, what if it's your homegirl's friend?
I'm not going on this trip.
Huh?
No.
Going
So
on
y'all-
no
Everybody
like,
on the
if you
trip
grow
needs
up-
to be friends.
So, girl trips that everybody knows each other.
Everybody
You should.
knows- You should.
The
because
trips that
that's
mess
a
up is when you
security
don't
thing.
know
Ooh, hold
someone.
on, hold on.
Yeah.
What it be like? You the one friend, but you the best friend of the host, and then the rest of the girls
Right,
don't
that's
know like
what
that.
we're saying.
You met them before.
You
though.
shouldn't. You shouldn't go
shouldn't?
on that trip. That's
Okay,
not a
shouldn't.
trip.
And my friend should
That's
be
a
well
setup.
enough to not put me in that kind of
But
situation.
guess what?
Well,
That maybe your
but-
friend not even your friend sacrificing you,
But
dog.
yeah, exactly. But I can honestly see like, okay, Lindsay's planning a trip,
Yeah.
and she like, man, I know Emma would probably want to go to Italy or Rome, and we planning this thing for next year. Emma, my homegirl, she might not know these other girls, but I feel like she would invite you. Yes, it's up to you to consider if you would go or not. But I could see like females being invited or guys being invited. Like, bro, I'm finna go to.
Be like that.
Know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I don't know if you want to slide, man. About 4 of us finna slide.
Yeah.
I could see that invitation being brought up,
That's
but
a
even for those in the
dangerous trip.
y'all not even going.
That's a dangerous trip. Like people that feel like they gotta invite so many other people to think that you're gonna have.
I don't think
fun
they inviting
on
everybody.
this
They-
trip.
they-
I don't know.
I think it's a specific person.
Sometimes
that they-
people-
I've
do that,
been on multiple girls' trips, and we do not invite anybody outside
Ain't
of
no
the circle.
outside, no
Is that
stranger.
based on experience? Like something? Has
No,
happened?
that is
No.
no one can.
It's just weird.
Somebody will randomly ask, "Can I invite?" No, and
You
that's
guys
just
got
it.
the good friends. Good
Yeah.
job. Other girls.
Outsides don't go.
they
If it's
can
a
be gullible.
random, we can do a random trip. Like if I'm doing a random,
Like,
hey
if you're
y'all,
having
let's
a-
go on a random trip. But if it's a girls' trip that it's friends that are going together, no, it's the group that's going. There's no outsiders because the outsider won't be able to partake in the insider jokes. The insider, everything
Somebody
else
gonna
is
feel
that
left out.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of
She don't
other.
like me. She talking about me.
Yeah, I could,
Yeah,
It's not
absolutely.
even- It's
She
not
talking about me?
even that. It's
It, no,
where
but that's
you
just
come
what it's
from,
gonna be.
like-
You
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
what
saying,
we're
though.
laughing at.
You remember
You don't
Emma?
know the story
Your
about the
first
person that we're
time.
talking about, and it
Your
just
first
doesn't
time
work.
Going to Bama.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I went with people I knew.
I know, but
See, I
not,
didn't know
not
that.
I'm
I didn't know
saying.
that it was like a closed circle that only goes.
it should be.
It
I've
should
never
be.
done,
Like,
like-
you shouldn't
It
go
should
on
be.
trips
I've never
with
done
people
friend trips.
you don't know like that. Like
Me
that's
either.
just weird. Like that's
Well,
desperation for me. Like
Yeah.
why are
Family
you
trips,
on a
I'll
trip
say.
with someone you don't know? Like you in a whole different.
But I'm saying you
county,
know
country.
somebody, but you don't know everybody.
You don't-
I didn't know.
that's
I didn't know
like
that
that,
everybody
like-
has to know each other. I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's to me. That's
If
a
it's
law.
a girls' trip,
Yes.
everybody should know each other. If it's a
Yes.
friends, random friends are going together, that's random friends. But if it's a
I'm saying,
these
what
are
if
my
those random friends are girls. It's
no,
still a girls trip.
no, it's not.
It's not a home
Girl,
trip.
girls trip
Girls trip
is
girls.
girls.
That know, that
Yeah.
Like sisters.
If our random church is going on a trip,
It's a trip.
if our church is going on a trip and it's all girls that are going, that's not a girls trip. That's us going together
would
on
call
a
it
trip.
one.
It's not.
It's
Yeah,
not.
but outside
wait,
looking
hold
in,
on,
it's
what?
only
It's
females
not.
going. It's a
No,
girls
it's
trip,
not a
bro.
girls trip though. It's not
To me,
because
it's-
we're not all. We're all.
girls on
Yes,
the
we
trip.
are
We're
all
acquaintances.
in the same
know all
church.
you.
We're all in the same group together.
Okay.
but we're not all
But it ain't
friends.
girls.
We're not all cool. We don't share the
All our
same.
females though.
No,
Yeah, but it's not a
hold
girls
on.
trip. It's a
Girls
trip.
is a friends
Because it's
trip.
like
trip.
they might not be cool with the next dom in,
Yeah.
in that
It's just a
church
trip.
or whatever that
Right.
group. That's why I think about
But
it.
the
'cause with
invitation's
girls, it's
open
like-
to everybody.
With the girls, it's like it's us, we as one. I see what
Yeah.
you mean.
Like friends. I'm talking about friends.
Like,
Yeah.
no, I know what
Not
you mean.
acquaintances.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Because
Like-
there's only like a small amount of people who I'll be like, regardless, whatever happens, no questions asked. You feel me? That's why I'm saying I could go do that.
Yep.
Very, very small amount of people.
Especially when
The-
you
single
go
digits.
When you go on,
Single
familiar,
digits.
yeah.
You gotta be around people if
You know.
God forbid you incoherent.
And that you have
got
seen
you,
anger and
Yep,
everything.
they will find you down
Why?
the street
Because
at the stop sign.
They better not grow up in what the next country. Cause now you're behind out here stuck in the next
You got
country,
it.
being a goddamn a terrorist. Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I even be watching the documentaries and stuff, or like the episodes people talk about in Asia, bro. Asia, bro, like Japan, Vietnam, all them places, bro. Do not even touch a painting on a wall, bro. Don't even touch the vase.
You might end up in
They're
jail.
coming for you.
Yeah.
What? And you put it on the internet, bro? Oh,
I know, like,
fam,
the
they
South-
gonna pick you back up from America.
I know the Arabs countries like this. They very strict.
Saying too.
Arab?
But with Asia, bro,
Arabs?
Arab.
like
Tomato.
like Korea.
No, because you said Arabic.
Arab.
I said the Arab countries.
Nah.
Yeah, the Arab countries.
Arab.
You mean like
The
Middle
Uni-
East?
The United Arabic. Okay, United Arab.
United Arab Emirates. I think
Emirates.
it's the
Yeah,
word.
something like that.
Arab.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
mean like
Arabs, bro.
so you mean Middle East, Saudi Arabia.
I call
them,
Mexicans
all of them.
Chicos. They don't feel offended. I don't mean it in the derogatory way. It's just Arabs.
That's right. Yep, that's nice.
Yeah. But yeah,
Are
those
you
other
a
countries.
Arab?
Most of the time, just other foreign countries. Period. Though they don't even
Yes.
play that type of stuff.
So you
though.
would prefer that I call you Arab?
Thank you.
No, I'm asking.
She just said thank you.
That's not an answer.
And you also said it in a statement form, so I responded as thank
Another
you.
thing though, like even in Paris, right? The police are different. At least we got laws to protect citizens.
Paris
But-
got guns. The police.
Yeah, but the thing is, they gonna beat you up first before anything.
With
They're not gonna
with
shoot
that
you,
stick
but
of
they're
that-
gonna beat they're gonna put it on you. I remember seeing the video, and Buddy was like, "I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm a U.S. citizen."
They punched her.
Oh, they
Even
they
harder,
stomping
'cause
on
first
him,
of all, they
fam.
don't respect
He's
the US
recording it, bro. He's
At
recording it,
At
bro.
all. Even
Why do
the-
y'all think that is? Why do y'all think that these other countries don't
Because
like
we're
Americans?
bullies.
We're
don't
bullies, and we think we're better than
We think
everybody.
we're better than
History,
everybody.
dog.
Yeah.
History, dog.
Yeah.
But that's
History,
because of the
too,
lighter hues.
history. But not even just that. I think it's just a whole bunch of interactions. Just like when people be like,
Do you think black people
black people.
are still treated the same way, like in other countries as Americans?
Oh no, I know that for a fact. It's different. It might be more special.
What was it? A rock?
A rock, yeah. It be like that one with I got those, you
Yeah,
know.
I got a bunch of rocks on my.
It be like that.
He had to do it so aggressive.
So aggressive.
No, facts.
This,
It seems stuck in there. I
Nah, it be like that.
obviously
A
was.
Bill will never know. Unless he walking around town and he hear this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Niggas on 10 right now, bro. Ain't gonna count.
Sometimes I go off, but I come right back. I'm back.
Go off by yourself, okay?
I did.
I mean, hands to yourself.
I didn't touch you. I touched the rock.
We got all technicalities. Y'all gonna both be on this technical stuff all night?
Listen,
I ain't
it's
touch
not
you.
a technical. It's the truth.
This is not touching me?
No,
I did not touch
She
you. I
touched-
touched the rock.
Yeah,
It's okay.
and the rock is actually touching your
So
shoe.
why y'all, is that why they don't like Americans?
Why?
This sense of entitlement and they can just
It
put
can
their
be
hands
like
on my
that.
shoes?
It can be like
She
that.
helped you.
I didn't touch
Let-
She was
let
helping
them
you.
I did not
Ask for
touch
Okay,
anything.
She was
Right
helping
there.
you.
I ain't gonna ask
You
for
got
anything.
on one.
You
So
feel
that's
me?
two right
I
there.
didn't,
You're-
exactly,
you're
I didn't
not
ask
on
for
one.
All they gotta
anything.
meet is two.
Yeah.
You're not
like,
on one because
yeah.
one plus one
These
equals
Americans.
two. I did
These
not
Americans,
touch
they
you.
think they own everything.
Listen,
My
you're
name-
getting
And they're gonna be even
I
worse when it's like
touched the
these
rock.
black
You were
Americans. I was like, yo,
No, no, no,
you remember Rush
You
Hour?
were in a crippled
You remember
state.
Whatever
You were in a crippled
Whatever
state.
issue you got is because you had the rock. That's your issue with the rock.
I don't have an issue
No,
with anything.
the rock was touching you.
I have an issue with you putting your hands on my shoes.
I did not.
She
touch
put her
you.
shoes.
touched
I said
the
my
rock.
shoes.
I did not touch
She
your
touched
shoes.
the
I
rock.
said my shoes.
I did not touch your shoes.
Why would my whole foot move if you touched the rock?
Because the
Because the
rock
rock
was attached to you.
Yeah.
I touched the rock.
Yeah. Amen.
You
Emma,
still ain't making no sense.
Emma,
right?
Emma, just put it
She's a rock.
back. Just put it back.
I would not.
She touched the rock. She ain't touch you at all. At all.
Excuse me.
I'm saying when somebody grab you, 'cause I ain't grab you, I grab your shirt.
Yeah.
Now your shirt chiffon it.
That's your.
What's
That's
that?
your
The shoe ain't chiffoning. It's actually in a much better state than it was before. Let's get washed like that bun.
You guys should be lawyers. I love it.
the wash had to get woolly.
Yeah, amen. We.
My lawyer.
All right, y'all. Let's focus, please. Let's focus.
Some girls trips, you know.
Girls trips are
Definitely a girls trip happening.
So
right
I would like to ask a question for the other side then, for the other gender. So how you guys feel about men trips?
go have fun, have a good time.
Boys
Go ahead.
No, but to go on a man's trip with a man you don't know like that, like,
The same way. That's
it's
crazy.
the same thing. It's weird.
And then if you are
I said
that
go
person,
ahead.
you're gonna be pissed off because people bother people.
You don't know
Very
what that
quickly.
person on, bro.
Yeah, even I go on girls trips every year. My girlfriends, we take a girls trip, and I love these girls to death. They are my hearts. They are everything for me. And each trip, I leave them for a good long while because I get bothered by them. What are we doing? Are we doing a Cry Me a River?
He eating candy.
Eat the candy. But yeah, I leave them in the middle of the trip because they bother me. Even though I love them,
That's like in a quiet class.
I gotta go.
Like, I need my
Yeah.
night to rest.
I need my night. I need my day. I need my time away from y'all because
I ain't gonna lie,
y'all
personally, I've
bother
never
me.
been on a guy's trip.
You should
I
go.
don't think it's something that I would ever do.
Why? That's your. That's.
I can't say I ever can because
Why?
me knowing how other guys are, it gets kind of weird sometimes.
Well, other
It's
guys,
fun.
if these are your guys, if these your homies,
They
what
act just
are
like
talking
you.
about? Like I don't understand, lady. Why?
Look,
they
man.
actually act just like
remember How
you.
men, remember how girls be like, they love their girls and stuff. Men, they love they guys, they friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
All niggas like distance, though.
that too.
we
Y'all
just
can have
know
your
this
own
time.
room.
Me personally, I want to speak on some things. There's a certain things that's my homie, but there's a certain things that I wouldn't tolerate. That's why I wouldn't want to be around them. Like for a whole 3 days,
That's not your
week.
friend, bro.
I don't know if I could do it. No, that's my dog.
What you mean?
That's the big homie.
What do you mean you don't? I don't get it.
It's like you got a friend, but you will never live with them.
Okay. We're not living together while we're in there.
We
for
is
3
living
days.
there. We living for
it's
3 days,
different.
and the next
It's
whatever.
different. Everybody's on their
Y'all
P's
have
and
your own
Q's.
room.
I
Yeah,
mean nothing. We still in the same.
You ever been on a guys trip?
I've been with my cousins.
they're
All
guys.
They're guys,
a
but
guy's
hold on
trip.
And actually-
That's
it's not a guy's
Like,
trip.
they said,
No,
like,
that is a guy's trip. No.
Right?
But
Like,
that is a guy's.
that's
No.
not a guy's trip. No.
Listen.
Shout out.
Can I justify?
That's
Can I
not a
justify?
guy's
Can I
trip.
justify?
That's not a guy's trip.
It is a guy's trip because
I can't- I
they're
don't know
your
what you're saying.
family. They're your family. So
That's not a guy's trip.
it is a guy's trip. It's
Nah,
your family.
that's my
It's not some
cousin.
random people.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
grew up
That's
with
what
these
That's
people.
cousins. It's not his
You
friends.
grew up with them.
That's not his
You
friends.
grow up with people and you see their flaws and their,
I mean, I can
Everybody
get
you grew up with, you friends with?
I can get it because it's like when you're
My friends I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your cousins don't have. That don't mean that you're friends. That's not a guy's trip. That's what y'all stated earlier.
Okay, you're
I
right.
thought you
Sure, you're right.
Just let it go.
Yeah, I agree.
So
We
yeah,
agree.
we did have a blast. Don't get me wrong.
Stop, bro.
It's just
Fail.
things.
Please.
What's it? You okay?
I'm
We agree.
great. Fail.
It's not a guy's trip. That was a cousin's trip.
Yeah, man, it was a
Yeah.
it was a family
Family
trip.
trip.
Oh, there was other people?
I went to go see other people.
But
And we
you were with
collabed.
like 5 cousins and then you went 5 guy cousins went to go see other people?
Yes, we went to go see my sister.
Oh, no, that wasn't a guy's trip at all. That's not even close. Because you went to go
What-
see
what
a
type of-
girl.
what would
And
be-
then you went to go see a girl on top of it. Y'all didn't like go to
Not
Costa
a
Rica or
girl, my
anything.
sister.
Yeah, a girl. Regard a woman.
Different.
Y'all went to go see a woman.
No, not a woman.
Oh my, she's not a woman?
My sister.
Your sister's not a woman? Sally.
Different. My sister. We went to go see.
So
my
then the
sister.
trip basically included your sister at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't a guy. It wasn't even close
was
to
a
a guy's
family
trip.
trip.
Yeah, that was a family trip. That's different.
know,
That's absolutely different.
How was it?
Completely different.
It was great. We had a blast. It was around this time of the year. Let's
See?
just say in like the country states, they take the holidays very, very serious. Like Halloween. And boy.
I would never forgive you for that. I just want to let you know I got PTSD.
Yeah, I don't celebrate Halloween, but you done
I
told
don't
me about
celebrate.
that.
Over there, man, they take it serious. I'm saying I'm just going to the store. They're like, hurry up.
Where?
I'm like, what? Alabama.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went with him and they put us in a maze, and this boy left me.
First of
straight
all,
through the maze.
I
I
warned
don't
you.
want to hear it.
You left me first. 'Cause I had to bring my sister back.
Let's move on.
Ooh, so, Hold up.
Thank you, producer.
Hold up.
Sit up straight.
Right.
All right,
Hopefully
man. So
this is
the
better.
first conversation of the night, man. First conversation of the night.
But we concluded with they can be trusted, right? Was
Well,
that the
it was-
conclusion?
Honestly, I just wanted to hear thoughts on it.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying that they can be trusted?
Yeah.
You said that they cannot be trusted. You saying
You can be trusted if it's your friends.
no? I'm talking about from a guy's perspective. Like, can guys trust the women? That's the perspective he was going at.
Why can't
Oh,
you
that's-
if you know them?
Can guys
Still
trust
saying
their
no
own
for-
woman, their female, their partner?
That goes.
It depends on your female that you got. It depends on your dom.
Why you got a dime you can't trust?
Exactly.
Great question.
Because they be cuffing the looks, and that's just all that be there, just the looks. Oh my damn bad. That I'm sorry for your
So how you
dumb.
feel about it? You feel like you can trust? Can women that go on girls trips be trusted?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, I'm not like I have
What's
no
the-
problem. No, I'm good, like 100%. But at the same time, I'm not gonna cuff nobody who I can't trust to go do that.
For sure.
At the same time, though, I like my peace. You feel me? That's the first thing I'm gonna obtain. So my peace already, you can't mess up my peace. So go do whatever you want. But just know, God got you. Fam.
I feel like they can.
If you do anything, but I ain't worried. You feel me?
Personally, I feel like they can be trusted.
They can be.
They can be. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't no pressure.
I'd promote it.
Don't worry. I'm gonna find out something, but at the same time, I'm not worried. Like I'm not looking to find out. I don't care. Go do your thing. Like have a good time.
sure.
Like I'm
I
gonna
don't
go up.
even want to go no more. This is too much.
What you mean?
Just stay home.
Man, you sleep.
Need that space. You can go on a trip for real.
What? Come on now. What?
I ain't going because
Why you trying to get rid of her?
walking back and forth upset about
I'll pay.
Nah,
for it.
I wouldn't be back. I'm not
pay
upset.
for it.
I wouldn't even be upset. I'm just saying. This is like,
Maybe a little 5-day vacation.
but I'm not gonna literally be in a relationship with somebody that I don't trust. Like I'm gonna know what I know. You know what
How
I'm
long
saying?
can that female be gone for?
5 days a max, bro.
5
What kind of
days.
question that is?
5 days a max.
What if she went to
A month?
Europe? If she goes to Europe, she has to go for
That's
2
different.
weeks.
That's different.
It's
That's
gonna
different.
take longer.
That's different.
Okay.
How long is a Euro trip supposed to be?
2 weeks.
But I don't-
A Europe trip is at least minimum 7 days.
I wouldn't be okay
Yeah.
with
Because
a
the
girl's
first
trip
day's
to
a
Europe.
whole
Though.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
Europe,
Why?
I want to go.
Europe?
You can go next time.
There.
I would like to go too.
No,
She a-
you and her.
Go.
Right.
You and her go first, and then she go with her friends next.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Maybe, yeah.
I would have to
I wanna
first
go
do a
first.
background check on her friends
Everybody.
because,
Everybody.
Background check, police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with taking.
bro,
You seen the movie
that's what I'm
Taken?
about to say, bro. I'm about to say.
Like, bro,
I'm about to get there.
Yeah.
They don't understand, bro.
I gotta go.
Knock, I'm here.
Tell you get out the
Ransom.
bed.
Ransom, fam.
Crazy.
I gotta make next rent, fam. Talking about ransom. What you talking about?
It's either you or
Cardinal not even done,
Uh.
bro. What you talking about, bro? And I'm sorry, a lot of these dimes they don't even pay their insurance yet, but they going outside. That's my issue. That's my issue. Come on, bro. What you talking about, bro? I'm sorry, bro.
Everybody's being technical.
No, I'm just saying though. That would be because I'm gonna be real. That's my only issue with dating.
JT, I need you to change your
It be intentions.
environment.
It's not environment.
You gotta find
What
new
were you
people
doing
to
at my
hang out
age?
with.
What were you worried about at my age?
I wasn't doing all.
What were
I
you doing?
wasn't that.
What were you doing?
How do
Okay.
you?
Don't recall.
24.
I see the fit.
It's a good age.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, the other girls at my age,
was I doing
they
at
worry about other
24?
stuff.
What were you doing?
I was like 7.
I'm out here trying to make sure I got my credit good, you know? Come on, bro.
Your credit good at 24?
Oh, my credit great.
God bless.
Always.
I was
to God.
76
So
years ago.
that's
I
all
don't
I'm
know
just trying
what
to
I
say
was
though.
doing
It's
at
like,
24.
fam, you out here going to, I'm going to
76.
Epcot.
You probably shouldn't even say that on camera.
What?
That your credit good.
I'm sorry, guys. I lied.
Now you about to.
Psych, I lied. Hey, I'm
But
but nah, bro.
Nah, I ain't talking about the scammers, man.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
they gonna
kid.
get you regardless.
Nah, not if they don't know.
Nah.
They'll skip over you.
I'm locked in. You feel me?
Somebody just
You know, we from down-
Me
we from
Tuesday.
South Florida.
I don't even eat that.
This hurricane definitely plenty of scammers got out. My
Don't even worry
sister's
about
card.
FEMA. FEMA about to
I
get
got
that.
Pizza Hut.
FEMA about to get.
My sister card got
Everybody
charged at
about to eat off
Walmart
FEMA.
3 different times.
I seen they said FEMA was only giving out a couple $100 to people in North Carolina, though. That's kind of crazy.
FEMA, I got a text the other day about FEMA.
But people did take advantage of FEMA the first time FEMA came around.
That was
No,
the
they
best
came back.
thing in the
They
world.
came back.
They need to come back.
They did come back.
I will stand
There's
at the
nothing
park.
wrong with your roof,
I will
bro,
stand
and my
at the
roof
park
is
all
leaking.
day long. I need it. I need
FEMA
all
did
of
come
it.
back. They sent me an alert. If your electricity is out more than 24 hours after the storm passed, they give you $1,200.
I need it.
They did say that.
You sure it was FEMA?
In the state of Florida.
I screenshotted it. Well, I copied the whole entire text instead of.
Nah, them FPL people on the road, they ain't letting nobody out for 24 hours.
So you can also contact FPL if your
Is that
power
a-
was out
for my phone?
for a day, and they will give you
Even if
credit
your lights is off
on your
call
FPL.
'em.
Yeah.
Lake Earth don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know about Lake
Yeah,
Worth,
Lake
but FPL does.
Electricity-
I know
You
that
don't even know about that.
outside
I
of
know
the
the
storm.
We ain't had power for like that in 2 weeks one time.
Yeah.
I was in high school then, but
Yeah.
bro, the bill came higher.
Well, they were working on stuff then. They had to
Ain't got
fix the
nothing-
lines.
We didn't have no power.
They got to fix the lines. They got to
But
assess
no,
it
there's
for
late
the-
fees.
The surcharge goes against the watts.
The
huh?
04 hurricane was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I remember that. That's what I'm saying.
That
Those
was a
were
big
fun
boy
times.
hurricane.
Well, that was
Yeah, it
different.
That was a
That
great
was
time.
different.
We had no school.
What?
Like, bro, that was great.
I'm saying,
Living
Wait.
in the streets.
You was 4.
yeah, you
Jake
don't
remembers
act like I don't
stuff from
remember.
2 years
Yeah, that's
old.
crazy.
You know this.
You do. That's
Come
wild.
on, bro. You
How
remember
you
the-
remember that?
I remember when you bit my back.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I ain't
my
do that.
And I had a clue.
I I'm so glad it's not me because
Oh my god.
I ain't do that, dog.
Bro, it's 9 o'clock at night, bro. We're like, hey, what you doing?
Every time you come
When
up
I
here,
bit your back, bro.
Bro, you literally picked me up, and then Nancy said, "What you doing, bro? You
Oh my god.
remember that?
Nah,
It was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, bro. I was crying. I can't
Dang.
I guess I was a bully though.
You was a bully, bro. Don't do that. You was a bully, bro.
I guess so.
You was. You was a bully. RP to your
accurate.
friend. I don't remember his name, but it was that you used to hang out with the big boy.
Strong word.
Ooh.
I forgot his name, but he was big. He was a fat boy. I heard he got shot way long ago though.
You talking about Edward?
I think so. I don't remember. I just remember faces. I know it's just that skin. Huh? That's what I'm saying. That's the only person.
Colleen brother?
Name.
No, not him. Somebody else. Somebody else. Way
He
back
said a
then.
name.
That's way back then though. Remember it? Way back then.
He should have not said.
Way back then. I don't know, bro. Main reason I remember you because you was always coming around, and of course, you know we lived.
By
But yeah.
evil.
But yeah. Anyways, though. Yeah, man. Y'all know I remember this. I remember Emma.
You don't remember me. Bro.
I remember when I first
Leave
met
me out
her.
of it. Leave me out of it.
When y'all first pulled up. We cousins. I'm like, who are y'all?
Ooh,
Y'all.
not me. Get
What do
them
you
away
mean?
from
Gee,
me.
y'all came that day. Y'all came one random day on church. We're cousins.
I never said that.
Okay. Anyways, the next question, please. Sir. I'm sorry.
Oh, we can go to the first question. Did you get the clarification that you was?
Yes.
Boys trip, guys.
I'm never going on the guys trip though.
Now I don't seem the
You guys should.
stuff I've heard about guys trips.
I ain't heard anything. I just don't
You
feel
never heard?
comfortable going on.
You
on
probably
a trip
haven't.
with only guys.
I don't know who you haven't spoken to. Those guys trips be kind of weird.
I don't know who you haven't spoken to.
Let's just say
What?
P Diddy ain't the only one outside, kid.
Nice. See that type of stuff is wild. Like, why would you even
I'm
say
saying.
that during we talking about guys trips?
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, bro. I'm not gonna say they doing
You
the
already
exact
said
same
I
thing.
bit your back, bro. Like this.
Hey,
Relax. This is getting weird, bro.
It's getting weirder.
This is
It ain't like that,
Weirder.
It ain't like that.
It's already weird. It's getting weirder.
Hey, relax over there,
It ain't
bro.
like that, kid.
Please,
Relax.
fam. Please.
Relax. Bob-
All right, man. Let's
Next
see.
question.
Let's see how much we can touch on this topic here, man. Cause we done already went for about an hour.
Boy.
All right, so that was intentional though. Married but single.
Details.
Why
What
you
are some
quiet?
early signals that you can tell about your partner that they may be an individual that will shut down or shut you out? Like, what are things that you can see during the dating phase that can give you insight to say, like, this person might shut down through conflict or shut me out at some point in life? Is there any red flags that you guys could think about that you can spot?
The first argument, actually. Disagreement, whatever it is. That's how you gonna let. That's how you see how that person handle conflict.
It depends.
Nah,
It's,
because I think
it's a
they're
mixture of
actually-
things.
Well, to answer that one, if that's your first answer, I personally feel like that first argument, both of y'all are feeling each other out.
No, but if that, like, if you having the argument, the person just walk out.
Oh yeah, first quarter.
That's a
Yeah,
sign right there.
first quarter. hmm
Well, some people walk out and then they come back because some people don't want to address it at the
Present.
right there,
Yeah.
right now, and they know themselves and they want to, take a minute, take an hour, and then come back to it
And some guys are looking at
after.
as he's testing this moment as well. Maybe you're a provoking one. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you might provoke. You already see you got him hot. You might try to get him all the way over the edge. So him walking out is trying to, maybe based on his experience,
That's
I
actually trying to
have to
save you.
control myself. But then, like I said, y'all feeling each other out. This first argument, you see how you guys bounce back off of it, and then later on, you say, I did not like the fact that you walked out. You communicated. And if he continues to do it, then I think that's when it's a red flag. But I don't think the first one.
I think their driving skills can tell you a lot of how they're gonna do
Tell me some more.
in life.
Tell me some more. Please, let's
He-
let's write this.
That's a
Let me
unique
get,
one.
let me get my notes together. What the heck? Is it like the progressive driving score?
No, like, because people with road rage or people that, maybe you don't have road rage, but you just have to, like, get to where you're going really quickly and you're not even late and you're just speeding for no reason and doing all these things. Those are people who are not calm-headed and they don't want to take their time at things and actually talk about things. You're trying to race through and get to the end result quicker than you need to get there, and you're not taking your time and thinking about things. Yeah.
Also, how they treat like service workers, like people that work at McDonald's or a
like
fast food
waiters.
chain. Yeah, see how they treat that person, and you will know from that person if there's any conflict between y'all two.
That's one. I try to look at other things about, like, you know, their everyday mannerisms and stuff
Like what?
like that. More of like
Which one
best
you
way
know?
to put it about.
What type of mannerisms? What characteristics are you looking at?
Well, this is the thing, though. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Me and God locked in. I'm gonna say it like that first, okay? So I made sure, you know, I asked for a lot of wisdom at early,
Amen.
at an age. So the thing is with that is a lot of times I could see things before other people could see things. So I try to like nip it in the butt. Nip it in the butt. Like my favorite person's slogan right here. Try to nip it in the butt early. Because, you know, before it blows up to even be even more. That's why, like, with me, I try to make sure I obtain peace of mind before anything, because I know where I can be. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm scared more to me than the next person. I don't care. So what I'm trying to say is, from my personal perspective, I feel like I may shut the person out before they shut me out, only because I don't want it to be where my reaction might be not the best.
So you shut down?
You could say that I shut down, or I try to extinguish it, or I try to save it before anything. But my thing is, if I see there's certain things or certain qualities that I don't see will benefit me for the long time, I try to get it now, because it's like, what we doing, and then later on it might be even worse. You know, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I could be one of those other guys, but it's mainly like I'd rather not paint that type of picture, because now later on, like, I don't understand how people could be in a relationship with people and they hate each other.
They what?
They hate each other.
Yeah.
It's like you tolerating your partner. That's crazy.
I don't think it's more of a hate type feeling. I think it's jealousy. Like, if you're in a relationship, you don't like that person, you're jealous of that person. Like, they got something going on for themselves that you can't get to their level or whatever it is.
That's actually a question that Esther asked me to ask one night. Can a partner be jealous of a partner?
Definitely.
That seems weird.
It can.
It's possible. I don't think I was for the
actually
right
happened.
situation right here. But
Yeah, I don't think it works in this situation, but I do think that answer is a yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's possible.
So the people that shut down, what do we think of these individuals? Like, people that shut down through conflict. Is it an immaturity? Is it a lack of communication? Like, what is it?
It depends on how they shut down. Like, of course, if you try to talk, that's the point. Like, that's the goal. My thing is, if you're just trying to shut it down, then you're not even the type of person that even try to, like, you know, let the other person or communicate to the other person. Don't do that, because that's how things get messy. Because now you're just leaving the other person dry or in the wind, and then things go left or right because you're not communicating. And that other person might still be trying to communicate with you, and you're just ignoring them. Don't do that. Big red flag. Because the whole time you're like, I didn't do nothing. But that's the problem. You didn't do nothing.
So I guess you didn't do anything. You didn't try. Yeah. So leading into basically being married but single, I think that this is something that we hear, where individuals are married, have been married for a while, and it gets to a point where they become two separate individuals. I think we used to see it in Haitian churches where Mata Entel drives her own car and Missy Entel drives his own car. There's instances where these individuals actually sleep in different bedrooms. So, like, married but single. How do you, for one, let me ask, is that healthy?
It's not.
Which
Like,
one?
to have that separate life in regards to separate bedrooms, driving to the same place in separate cars. Like, is that
What's the
is
reason?
that a solution, or is that
To be honest,
running away from
I
a
think
problem?
those are the type of people. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I think those are the type of people that like just settled for each other. I don't think that those are the people that like, you know, with the first 90 days, 30 days, 60 days, whatever it was, that they actually got married. I feel like it was the people that waited 8 years to get married that end up in that situation.
I think that each relationship is different.
Different.
The sleeping in separate bedrooms, I think it's weird. But there's cultures that do that, and that is a normal practice for them.
What cultures?
Indian cultures, they have separate bedrooms. They have separate beds. If they're in the same, if their house allows for them to have separate bedrooms, they'll have separate bedrooms.
Is this also
But-
like the, and I'm not to cut you off, is this also the households where they have like multiple wives?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Though,
Sometimes they have different houses like that. I know someone.
yeah, I don't think it's a polygamous
The neighbor's the
household.
wife,
No, I
the-
just
the
think
baby
that
must-
that's a normal custom for them. Because some people see, some relationships, some cultures see sex as the only time I'm having sex is when I am wanting to procreate, and that's when we should be in the same bedroom
So
together.
the only
And
time
that's
they're
the
in the same bedroom
right
is for
is
sex,
for
is to have children.
is to have children or to have sex, and once they're done having sex, they go back to their own separate space. That is normal for their culture, abnormal for other people's culture. But I don't think, I mean, if that's not normal for your culture and you're doing it, yes, that's weird. But that is something that there are some Jewish cultures as well. They have separate bedrooms. That's just the norm for them.
So I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, is that running from a problem or is that a solution? Like
It might be a solution. Some of them are in happy marriages. It works for them,
If it
right?
works for them, it's not an issue. because
Yeah.
I asked her. I used to work with a lady, and I've seen her and her husband. They sleep in 2 separate rooms, and I asked, I'm like, well, why do you sleep in a separate room? He snore too loud, like I can't sleep.
It works for them, right?
That don't mean that they don't love each other. or
Yeah.
they don't- they're not good for each other. It's
yeah,
just
man.
you know,
Jib be fighting in his sleep.
you can't sleep. Like,
Yeah. People
I know I
drive
do.
separate
I know I do.
cars.
When they
I
go
know I
out
do.
together,
Gave me
you
a
know
black
that's
eye.
him, and you know that's
Yeah.
her because they dress alike together. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and
like
people
there's no
driving in
issue.
separate
Yeah.
cars as well. I can look at my parents. My parents go to church in 2 separate cars.
If one want to stay, one want to leave.
Amen.
One take too long to get
Amen.
ready.
And when my
Don't
mom
take
and
too long
dad
to get
drive
ready.
together, it's a problem for them because my mom's like, let's go. And my dad's like, I got somebody else to talk to. And yeah, so it's not as though they have issues with
It's
each
not as
other at
deep
all.
as it-
They just,
So me
it just
personally-
makes sense for them
Me
to
per-
take 2 cars.
Me personally, I look at it as being a problem. I understand that there are multiple cultures that this may be predominant, like it may be something that's a norm in those cultures. But I personally feel like if 2 people get married, going to sleep in 2 separate bedrooms by no means should ever be an option. I feel like that is you guys not dealing with a problem and going, and your solution to it is the separation. It's my opinion at the end of the day. And I feel like, I think there are more problems that are being left unaddressed when we separate like that. And the driving in 2 different cars, I can understand, like in certain situations, especially with a pastor that has to talk to all the female after, wife want to get home, as y'all say, the
Or
Sundays
just
and
a regular person who just wants to talk to everybody at the church.
Yeah, but I think that their compromise can come in.
You sit in the car and wait for her for 40
or
minutes?
He can stop talking and let's go.
No. Why am I going to ruin my fun for because you want to go home and watch football? Take your car.
That's what I'm saying. So there's certain situations that I guess for the driving separate cars to the same location, like I can understand why, because y'all are 2 different people. But I don't see any reason that 2 people should be sleeping in 2 different bedrooms if we are married. I feel like there's a problem that was there that caused this. Snoring is an excuse because there's so many different things that people can buy nowadays. You can see a doctor, you can get the little strips. I feel like, and what's crazy, like to add on to her point, snoring is actually one of the top reasons that people get divorced, which is wild. Yeah.
If you're losing sleep is actually the real
Yeah.
reason because they
Right,
lost
but
sleep.
They put
and
snoring
they
on that
mad.
list. But yeah. So that's me personally. I don't feel like sleeping in different bedrooms is ever a solution. My opinion. How you feel?
Sleeping in the same bed,
Sleeping in different beds.
different beds. I don't think I would partake in that. I probably would have another bedroom as like my private time.
Yeah, during the day.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we would both end up sleeping at night in the same bed. To be honest,
How do you feel about
people
people
who,
that choose to sleep in different bedrooms?
it's weird, but I mean, it just depends on the reasons, really.
What's the justifiable reason?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be fine in my sleep.
Yeah.
It's acceptable.
Who are you fighting? You need to pray, bro. You need to
I
pray.
did pray.
If you fighting in your dreams, you need to pray.
Hey, this is like a 10-year thing, man. It's
You
not
need to
even- I've been doing
pray.
this for- Yeah, I gotten better though. I gotten better.
You can't be fighting in your sleep.
How you know you fight your sleep?
You wake up with scratch
I don't-
marks.
I don't woke up. Nah, with scratch mark. I don't woke up. Wrong position, kid.
You roll off the bed?
I might be off the bed or I might be sideways. Literally.
Hanging off the bed,
I'm
one
not
leg
joking,
off.
kid. Like I remember how I slept, and now my head hanging off the bed.
How did you get there?
I don't know. Don't ask. This is real life stuff. This is
This
happening.
is a separate bedroom situation.
That's about it, though.
You ain't
That's
gonna-
just to be
I'm gonna
serious.
fight you in your sleep.
That's about it.
I'm gonna fight you back. You finna
That's
get
about
hurt,
it.
and then you finna call the police on me.
How about you, Lindsay? Do you think that there's any justifiable reasons for a married couple sleeping in different bedrooms?
I mean, there isn't. Whatever y'all got going on, like I said, it was never meant to be in the first place. So y'all try to find a different way to love each other, and it wasn't working out.
Emma?
I don't think it's that deep. I mean, like I said, I had a conversation because I also wanted to understand why. And obviously, I don't know the deeps in their relationship, but if she said she can't sleep in a room with him snoring, okay. But when you see them together, I don't see like, oh, it's a problem. And if it's
Fake
not
it till you
hurting their
make it.
If they still hunching, what's the
yeah,
problem?
like if
Everybody
it's not
hunching.
I mean, you
hurting
could
their
fake it till
Not
you make
everybody
it.
not married though.
If they still married and hunching, what's the problem?
Married and hunching. Right? You don't need to be in love to hunch is what I'm saying.
Agreed. But we're talking about a married couple at the moment.
Right.
So if they're still hunching and they decide to sleep in different rooms, not because if there's a problem, if y'all had an argument and you decide to sleep in a separate room,
you should be able to
Yeah.
know how to resolve your
but
problem.
if there's a problem and you decide to sleep in a separate room, that's another thing. But if this is our normal everyday that you sleep here and I sleep here and we good, what's the problem?
That's a problem. I'd feel.
But if we both good, what's
I would
the problem?
feel highly disrespected if my wife would suggest that to me.
But this is older.
That's-
like they're older at this point. Like
Yeah.
this is an older couple
Yeah,
that is doing
I viewed
in
when
a younger couple. Okay, yeah, I can probably see it. But they're older in the 60s. They're in their 70s. Like okay,
I don't know about 60s and 70s, but I've definitely
that's not old.
when house shopping, I've walked into houses because the houses will still be lived in because people haven't sold the house yet or whatever, and you'll see 2 beds inside of a room. There'll be a king size bed and a smaller bed next to it.
Some people just don't need
That's a
that. Like,
normal
Mm.
thing, and they don't have no small kids, so it's not like it's the little kid that's on the side
That's literally
of the
two.
bed. Is
That's
2.
my bed is your bed.
Yeah, and then we come together, and then you go back to where you was. You know, and
Don't
some
say it like
people
that. Don't say it
body
like that.
heat is a
Don't
lot.
say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Bro, having to wake up and fix it.
You sweating, you moving, people taking the covers from you. Like it's a lot of problems.
Can't. Yeah, that.
I mean, just
But-
add more covers or turn on the AC.
The AC on and the fan.
Nah, I ain't know. So you guys would be okay with your husband suggesting this to y'all in y'all like 30s and 40s?
I already said that that's not
I said
okay.
in a young couple.
Yeah,
no,
I said
but
that that's not okay.
70,
So what do you guys?
80.
Y'all are
I'm
just,
saying that is a culture for somebody, that is normal for somebody. For me, it's not. But for somebody else, it might be normal, and that's okay for them. If they got into an argument and they separate, that's a whole different story. But if this is this is normal for us, this is our culture, this is how we do it, why am I gonna fault you for
Or I
that?
just simply can't deal with the snoring.
Yeah, like right. We started out sleeping together, and then you know what? For the sake
But you
of our
should've said
marriage,
that.
for the sake of our
No,
marriage,
but you should have. If you had a problem with the snore, you should have said that. For the
we are
first
living
time y'all
we are
started
living our
sleeping
Christian
with
lives.
each
We
other.
never slept with each other until we got married.
No, even if you find out he snores after marriage,
Okay,
there's
honey.
things that we can go and work on. To
And
get
what
the
if he
same
doesn't
place.
want to do them?
There's like
compromise?
What's the compromise? He doesn't want to do them.
He has
Go to
to
sleep
compromise.
first.
So okay, he doesn't want. Okay, no, I agree.
Sleep first.
I agree. Yes, compromise. He has to change. What if he doesn't?
No, but
What am I supposed to do? Suffer and never sleep?
No, but I mean,
Ever
I would.
stared at somebody while they was
Tell me, yes, I have.
I would assume that
Yes,
those
bro,
type of
like-
characteristics you see it prior to the marriage, and like if he's not willing to compromise on something like this, which is basically causing us not to have good or giving us sleepless nights, then
It's not
he's
giving
showing
us.
you-
It's only giving you a sleepless night.
But it's us because it's us at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's only giving. No,
it's
you
us,
sleep. You
cause-
sleep real
No,
good.
because you wake- you not getting
I
sleep,
100%
and
sure
you
you gonna wake
being-
that person up.
and you basically, yeah, probably know what I'm saying. But I don't know. I think that he should compromise.
I agree that he should,
Yeah. And
but
if he's not willing to compromise, then I think you would see those characteristics prior to you being married.
some people don't. Love is blind.
But if it was bothering
Very
you
true.
that much, be after you
Some
got
people
married-
have not slept overnight with their spouse before they got married. They slept for the hour, 2 hour.
I mean,
but they didn't sleep.
Snoring is
for-
snoring.
Some people don't snore. They just do what they got to do, and then they have a good
When you're
day.
in a deep sleep.
Yeah.
When you sleeping for that
But I think that's
hour,
a question
2
you should
hours.
ask.
Do you? Some people don't know they snore.
I think everybody that snores knows they snore.
I don't think so.
You got to know because when you
When
No,
I wake
but-
you up.
At some point, everybody has slept with
I think
somebody. Whether it's
I
a
think that
sibling
everyone
or
has
somebody else.
snored once
Everybody
in their
know-
life
If you
too.
snore, you know you snore. If you don't snore, you know you don't snore.
Agreed. But
Ask
some
that
people's
question. Do you
snores are
snore?
not. Some people's snores are not as intense as other people's snores.
But they know.
Some people have, it's like baby cries. Some babies have really cute cries. It's like, oh, they're crying, and then there's the, and it's like, oh my gosh,
Grizzly bear.
take that child somewhere. And so there's levels to snoring.
Not for sure. But for us not to just stay on the snoring, like the reason that I brought those scenarios of driving different cars or sleeping in different beds is more so about the married and being single. So we understand that there are a lot of couples out here that basically get to a point where they become two separate individuals. So I'm trying to like digest those things that cause that before it actually gets to that end stage, because I feel like at that point it's kind of hard to come back to basically being a unit again, because whatever broke that unit is probably still there lingering. So prior to that happening, those signs that we catch, what should married couples do?
go to marriage counseling.
Finding, I would say it's something like a marriage counseling. Find a mediator, find somebody who's able to hear both of your parts, so you guys are able to dish it out and then, make a compromise or an agreement if they're really trying to continue sticking together. Because some people be in relationships, but, they just getting by.
Yeah.
Some people need a roommate.
Yeah.
They need somebody to take the 50-50, the other half of the bills, the other half of the rent. It's crazy. That's just what it is.
What was the question again? What was the question again? I'm sorry. Not. Stop.
I mean,
why y'all
plus, if you wanna get
laughing?
back
I
on
want to
me-
answer, so I need the
My
question
thing
again
is,
so I can
me
answer.
personally-
Not you. No, you answered. I just need the question again
on,
so
I
I
was-
can
I was gonna be
answer.
more thorough
Oh, you're
with
gonna
it.
answer again. I'm still gonna
No,
need
because he
the.
was trying to okay. What
Okay.
he was trying to say was he was trying to pick our minds about people who pretty much you're single but you're married.
Right. There's a
Married, but you're
question.
single.
There was something else that came after that. I was
He-
gonna
he just-
answer that part.
He just explained it more thoroughly about
Okay.
what he meant. That's why he asked it, because he was trying to pick our brains about.
Okay.
But me being me, I like to be private. Like, well, not private,
So
but
you're not cool with like going to counseling?
no, I can go to counseling if like I'm willing to make that compromise. I'd probably rather not beforehand, but if I absolutely have to, okay then. My only thing is like there has to be a reasoning. My thing is, like I said, some people. Okay, so me being me, I don't want to say it like that, but I tend to have like
Put all your red flags
I tend
out.
to
Go
be-
ahead, just do it.
more intelligent than the next person.
Oh Lord.
It's not, and I'm not even talking about girls. I'm saying because I know guys who be like females are slow. I'm not that type. I would never say that.
Okay.
Ask Emma. Emma no.
Don't put me in it.
Emma, don't. What do you mean? I'm just saying I don't look like that. I'm just saying that like let's say if your partner, because I have seen people who they be with a partner who's literally slower than them, whether it's a girl or a boy, and and they in full control, but the other person's like, no, I want it this way, and they don't even know. Like I just see that all the time. I rather. That's why with me it's like, you know, I want to make sure my partner's who I want it to be. But anyways, I would like to do certain things with myself because just the way I was raised, I kind of had to grow up and learn and deal with a lot of things by myself. So that's just how my way of living is. I could try to like tweak it out a little bit, but I can't help it because just the way my upbringing is, and I would let my partner know, of course. That's the way my upbringing was. That's just who I am. It's kind of hard to change it because if I do that, I feel like I'm on something gonna happen and sneak up against me. Because half the time that's what happens. So that's just what it is.
See, I think a lot of these things happen because when you guys get married, you guys don't know each other.
That's what I was about to say.
So my question, right?
Not a lot of people be learning people.
I truly
That
understand,
be the
like, you
issue.
know, biblically, there was no such thing as girlfriends and boyfriends, right? No such things as girlfriends and boyfriends. These folks going to Isaac. Isaac seen his wife coming on that donkey, like, that's who? I bet, married. So we understand, like, you feel me? They went straight to it. Can you actually know somebody if you don't live with them?
Me personally, there's you don't.
Can you
Yes
actually
and
know
no.
somebody if you
Yes
don't
and
live
no.
together?
You don't
But my
know
thing is you
in
gotta pay
someone until you
attention.
live with them.
Like I said,
No.
their mannerisms. You gotta pay attention to how they do things.
You
Like,
don't
do
know
they really
somebody.
brush their teeth in the morning?
You don't know somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna know when you talk to them.
Nah,
in the
bro,
morning.
don't be.
But I
gonna know.
don't. You're not gonna know someone until you live with them for about a year to 2
Some
years.
people only brush their teeth when they know they about to go see
You know,
people.
I'm trying to tell you,
They could
dog.
be
You
in
don't
the house all
understand,
day
dog.
going
There are
crazy.
people that only shower when they go outside.
Yeah,
they'll be at home a
It's-
week.
It's
They don't.
not for themselves. They do it for,
I know. Why you think I don't go on boys
If you're
trips?
doing it for other people,
Why you think I
so
don't go on
once you
boys
live-
trips? I told you, dog.
Okay.
I know this.
If you're doing it for other people, I would assume that once you get your other people, you're gonna do it. No.
No, but these people live with people.
Bro,
They live
now,
with brothers.
nah,
they
because
live
once
with
it
parents, and
happens
don't
to
do it
like,
for their
hey, this is what I
parents and
do.
their brothers.
First of all, for example, this, okay? I didn't know. My bad. But for example, I didn't know that I was a pretty clean man. I didn't know that.
Oh, you a neat freak too?
I am a neat freak, but I'm low key about it
You a
though.
germaphobe as well?
I'm a neat freak germaphobe, yeah. I'm low key about it though. I'm not like fool,
You
but
don't drink
trust me,
after people?
huh?
You don't drink after people?
What you mean by that?
Like if somebody's drinking, if your brother or your sister drinking a bottle of water, you not drinking out of it after them?
I'll drink out if it's like that. But I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm weird like that. I'm gonna examine it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay. So you're
I'm
not a
exempt.
full blown out germaphobe.
Nah, like come on, like, let's be realistic. That's how it is. Cause some people be like, oh my god, like bro, chill out. There's germs everywhere. Come on, but damn man, I've done forgot my. train
Can
of
you
thought.
pose the question again, please?
Which one?
the most recent one?
Nah, yeah. Say what you just said. I have something to say, but I just can't say it because I can't remember it because I have a terrible memory.
Which question?
All of them. Anyone that you think of, I have an answer to both of them. You asked 2 questions.
Which one?
I don't think he know either. 'Cause he was getting into it. I was about to cook.
I know.
I was about to cook.
Flowing, you're having a conversation. Can you know somebody if you don't live with them?
Got you.
Very.
Thank you. So no, I don't think
had to
that.
I have to remember it too.
Thank you. No, I don't think you will know someone until you live with them for about a year and a half. Then you'll know who they are. I also don't think that you will know someone until you're actually married to them as well. I actually had a friend. She lived with her husband.
Now, before you go too far, right? And don't lose that.
Okay.
A year and a half. You know enough to know if you want to marry this person.
No, I'm talking about a year and a half of marriage. That's
Of
when you
marriage.
know who they are.
Can I ask?
Oh,
Yeah.
But I was asking the question. I was posing the question about living together.
Right. So
prior to marriage.
right. Okay. So prior to marriage, no, you can live together with the person, and you will still not know who they are. I had a friend who lived with her now husband. They lived together for 3 years and had a child together in the 3 years that they lived together before being married. 3 years together, had a baby, and as soon as they got married, it completely became a different people inside.
I got a question before you get deeper.
Maybe
I got a question first before you get deeper.
Bro.
2 things. So right after marriage, he started acting different, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I just want to make sure, because I don't know your friend personally, because that's why sometimes you gotta see. Would you yourself, in your perspective, when think about it, is your friend slow, or nah? I'm not trying to be funny. No, because it be like that. For example,
What do you mean slow?
I met people where it be 2 slow people, but one slightly smarter. So now they playing the next person.
The signs are there. You're saying
the signs be there.
Looking over it,
bro, all the time. I'm just saying.
So I'm
Can you think about your friend?
Okay, I'm thinking about my friend. I think she's pretty intelligent.
Pretty intelligent.
I don't know.
Just because you're intelligent don't mean. But is she on beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, common sense. Ain't
She able to read people.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
She is. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for her husband because we're not friends. I know him, but we're not friends. And it's just a different altogether home. And she copes, but it's not what it was. Because mind you, they had a kid. So it's a lot of different transitions as well, too, within them living together for the 3 years that they were as boyfriend, girlfriend. They lived together, then they got pregnant, then they became parents. It's a lot of different life changes as well, too, that are happening. And you're becoming.
Could it be that they actually changed?
And that's the thing, that people actually change.
So that evolution of people, right?
So you never know someone.
Possible,
so you will never know someone. So
but
even
that
if
also goes to saying you'll never know yourself.
Absolutely. And even within marriage, you will never know that person, regardless of you living with them for 10 years,
so basically
20 years.
The placid. You don't have to placid.
You don't have to, because you're not going to know the person.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
But how many times did a snake have to bite you for you to know?
You can know how terrible they are, yes, but you'll never know.
But that's what I'm saying. If you see the stomach a person got, some people overlook that because damn, he green, but he will never do me like that.
Agreed.
That's what girls do. He gonna do you like that
because love is blind, though. That's my biggest thing, is that love is legit blind. People,
that goes to how they
that's
treat
what I'm
the
just
waiters
saying.
And waitresses.
Yeah,
I think they only treat outsiders like that.
Yeah,
that's their true intention.
That, for example, and
love is blind.
They are,
But men do this as well too.
No, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
How many times I've seen people in relationships that they are not happy in, men and female. Plenty of time.
Why can't it be men and women? Why gotta be men and female?
All right, men and women.
Thank you.
But yes, can I say male and female?
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
Males and females. All right.
He's and
she's. But I can say the others, them.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about those.
But yes, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Because sometimes
I don't think you know someone
in a relationship, and that's the thing. Another thing is sometimes people get in relationships and they don't read the other person while the other person's reading you.
I don't think it's about them not reading the person. I think that at the time that they were in the relationship, they read them and they read them well,
they might have
and they enjoyed the person that they were with. But throughout time, people change and people grow and they develop themselves into a better version of what they were before.
A better version, but you still you.
Yeah. But
PlayStation still a PlayStation.
Yeah, but you don't want to play with the old one. You want to play with the new one now. You put the old one on the shelf. But so it's not that you don't like the old PlayStation, but you prefer the new PlayStation that you have.
Of course.
And the person that you met, though, the person that you're with, they met that old PlayStation. They remember Super Mario when Super Mario was, Super Mario. Now it's got all these other fun stuff, and you don't want to learn those fun stuff. And that's the thing I think that couples go into. They don't want to learn the new features of that person to enjoy them. They want to stay with the old
or
person
they
that
want to
they're with.
use it for their fun.
I don't think so. I think
Like
that
what
they.
he did,
is this
where
where-
she didn't know the grimace this man was doing.
Is this where the jealousy will come into play? Like,
No,
this-
I think jealousy
I'm
comes
saying,
in play when people
like,
are.
I'm saying the reason I ask that is because you see this person actually growing. They become since y'all saying PlayStation, they become a new PlayStation, and you so used to that old PlayStation. But this person has gotten better, has actually focused on themselves, disciplined themselves, and could that you not wanting them to evolve be stem from jealousy?
It do that because sometimes it be like, dang, now they're gonna level up over me.
That's what I'm saying.
Now I'm gonna be left.
That's what I'm asking.
It be like that. It do be like that.
So I only think that jealousy would come about if both people were trying to become famous. I'm just gonna use famous for the word. They're trying to
Why not
become
rich?
that star.
Why not rich?
And
Well, both were trying to become a PlayStation 5.
right, both were trying to become that thing, and unfortunately, only one was able to achieve that, and the other
Genetics,
one is still
kid.
struggling. Then yes,
Genetics,
that person
kid.
could become
Genetics.
that jealous. But if both of them, or if one of them, had no problem with that person being the star and them being the background, whatever, whether it's the guy or the girl, I don't think that jealousy would
No, the
come
reason
in.
I asked that because, as you guys were saying, she doesn't know this one and she doesn't want to get to know these new features. She's just so used
Not
to
she,
old
they. We didn't put a gender on it.
ones. I just put one on it.
I
That's
know.
like we talking about PlayStation. That's not a gender either.
That's what exactly, because it's
That's why I did
if
that. I ain't
it's
gonna lie.
both people,
If
it's both people.
So technical.
Okay,
We're talking about PlayStations here.
okay.
All generalities.
So yes, I don't know what the answer is, but I'm just gonna say yes.
Don't do that. That's how you go to jail. But
I
back
think
to it. Oh my bad. I was scared.
no. I do think that if people got to know, if your spouse wanted you to get better or to achieve that thing, they're not going to become jealous of you because they also didn't want to become that. So they have no issues with it. But if that's something that they want, and here's the kicker, is that if that is your spouse and you know the dreams of your spouse as well too, so you should be motivating and encouraging your spouse to be on your level as well. And many times that spouse might just be doing it for themselves and they're not trying to bring on their partner with them, and they know that their partner wants to achieve that as well. It's one thing when your partner doesn't want to achieve it, that's fine. But if you knew y'all got into this relationship together and we both wanted to be Hollywood actresses or actors and actresses, and I kept getting gigs, and now I am a super gigged up person and you're still doing C-list movies, and why can't I talk to my producer or my whatever and try to write you into one of my scripts or something like that, because that's my spouse and I want my spouse also to be there, because I don't want my spouse to be jealous of me. But some people don't see it in that way. They climb and it's just for them. And so of course,
But it's not just for them.
is it not?
No.
When you keep climbing,
If you climb by yourself, it's just for
leave
you.
your spouse behind, and then you wonder why
No,
your
but
spouse
your
is
spouse
by the
shouldn't be
door.
trying
They may
to hold
bend
you
it-
back.
It's
They're not holding you back.
Okay,
It's
so
not
if
holding you
I'm
back.
going,
There-
we
that-
both going.
No,
That is
Now, if
If we're
possible.
both
Well,
going,
that's
yes.
what
But if you're going by yourself, we're not going.
If this thing is opening up new doors, new possibilities,
I ain't gonna
for
lie.
me, it's
Hold
opening
on.
new possibilities
Hold
for
on.
us.
Hold on. Cause that right there.
I don't
is
think
what
that,
happened.
I don't,
That right there what
I
happens.
honestly don't feel like it's his obligation to
That
make sure that
right
she
there, what
gets to the
happens.
same level that he's at.
You don't have to get to the same level as the
'Cause
person
maybe
is
it's
getting.
Maybe it's her not having the same discipline that he has.
That's
maybe,
what I was trying to say.
Maybe she
Genetics.
doesn't have the same ethics,
Not
work
built
ethics
like-
that he has.
You're not built
Right.
like an Xbox,
So I
bro.
can't stop
But
my
if
progress
you-
because I don't want to make you feel
but
away.
that's not what was stated.
No, but you're feeling away because as y'all said, climbing.
No. You're climbing by yourself.
I'm climbing.
And not by yourself.
Climbing.
You need to be
If we're
by
in a
yourself.
I ain't
partnership,
gonna lie though.
You need to be
if we're in
by
a
yourself.
partnership,
No,
I
you
ain't
don't
gonna lie
climb
though,
by
cuz.
yourself.
Nah, but you're talking about like you guys are two professionals,
Yeah.
and one of these professionals is receiving opportunities after opportunities.
Yeah.
And you stated that because this one has gotten to level 5, he is now obligated to ask the person that let him into level 5 to let their spouse into level 5 as well.
No, not into level 5. But if you see your spouse is struggling,
Yeah.
and you know that your spouse desires to get to level 5,
Yeah.
you should, as the spouse who is at level 5, find ways to help your spouse get to level 2, 3, 4 if they are still at level 1. Not to say that they need to get to level 5. No, not at all.
But let's say
However,
I'm not doing this
But-
in secret. I'm doing this with you. Like, I'm literally learning my lines. I'm literally going to extra classes. I'm literally disciplining myself. I'm going on these diets. I'm doing whatever it takes to get to level 3 and then level 4. You're seeing me do it. And I'm not saying that, hey, don't come into the room while I'm doing this. You're choosing not to come in.
maybe because they choose not to go in because the other...
I do not agree that because he's climbing, that should be looked at as he's trying to do that for himself. Because if you guys are a unit, everything he's doing is literally for us. That's the whole thing that men are going into relationships with, the mindset of everything that I achieve is not for me, it's for us.
But it's not if your partner is not in agreement, in accordance with it.
In accordance with what?
If y'all not together with it,
That
if
my growth is
what is
too
that?
fast?
Okay, what's that judge that he was was it People Court, the black guy, glasses? Mathis, is it him?
No, he don't have glasses.
He's a judge, black judge, TV judges.
One guy, black judge. we
Joe
really-
Brown?
No.
It's Mathis.
Mathis, and he's going through a separation divorce right now. Okay, yeah, him. So Mathis' wife filed separation papers from him because for neglect, because he is taking constant speaking engagements. He is doing everything that he wants to do in his stardom, and his wife, I have no idea who his wife is, so she's a nobody, and no fault to her at all. She's just not a person that has a name. She wants more of her husband.
But that's not what we were talking about here.
That's exact. She filed for.
No one's saying you just went to a. That's not. That
No.
doesn't pertain
So
to what we're talking about.
it does though. So
It does
he
not
stopped.
pertain.
Okay, so he
It
has
does not
now
pertain.
stopped
The reason I say
everything that he's done.
No, but the reason I say that does not pertain.
Okay.
Is because she did not aspire to be that. That's what we all started
Right.
with. You guys were saying that they both are aspiring to be this one thing, and he is gaining more ground than she is. Now you're basically saying that she just wants more attention from him. That's two different scenarios.
But it's the same thing of giving her what she wants. It's giving the wife what she wants at the end of the day.
So
Because
a man or a woman should stop their progress.
for there's not stop, but you should include your spouse. And if your spouse is not okay with where you're going, then
Is that not
unfortunately,
jealousy at that point?
I don't,
Why is she not encouraging the fact that this is actually motion here?
because it's taking away from them.
But what about the motion that's actually going to be bringing back more
The motion in Judge Mathis' case brought back less.
to her, in her perspective?
Yeah, I mean, they're the two in the relationship.
Okay. Well, that's a different scenario. In
Right.
regards to you basically not giving her attention, opposed to what we started with.
But it's
with
the
two
same as not
individuals.
giving attention. If you both want that spot, you giving me that attention would be you seeking out other opportunities for me to get to whatever it is that I want to achieve. That is you giving me attention. That's you providing me with whatever I need. That's the attention, is you providing me with what I need. Yeah.
Why am I the one that's supposed to help you?
It's
grow?
not about you, it's about that
Why
person
can't
that's
you
on
just
top.
Grow.
Because
We both are two individuals that came together. Why am I now your father that's supposed to
I'm
make?
it's
gonna
not,
say one
and
thing,
you're going into the
and it
man
may
point
not
of this. I'm
No,
saying
or
that
your
it could be
mother.
the woman
I'm not
or
saying- okay, but I only can speak from this perspective.
Okay.
So let's say we're speaking from a woman's perspective.
Uh-huh.
A woman is actually gaining ground and going, and this man is saying, "Damn, babe, why you leaving me behind?" And you should. That's jealousy.
they're not saying, they shouldn't be saying
But that's what it
you're
sounds like
leaving
you
me
guys are
behind. But
saying.
the person that is there should be assisting the other person to get to where they are or close to.
So in my perspective, he or she is, but it's just the motion is going this way. He or she is trying to get you into these rooms, but they are not opening doors for you. They're not obligated to him to let you in, or obligated to her to let him in.
You're right. However, most people are not doing that.
Nah, then that's not a real partnership then. Because I don't see how a man or a woman that are both in the same field are not telling about their person. But I probably should have included that in the statement that I'm making. But at the end of the day, I feel like if this man is growing in whatever field that he is in, she shouldn't feel a way, or he shouldn't feel a way that they are gaining more ground than them.
Maybe that field is just not for that
They
person.
shouldn't. Absolutely, they shouldn't.
I was about to say that. I was about to say, like, God has his ways of, showing
You
people
said
different.
genetics, it's not that.
Yeah, I was saying genetics too, but I was also talking about like just what certain people are built like or built from. Your partner might be cut from a different cloth. It's just how it be sometimes. And
you should definitely let your partner's gonna have its.
Yeah, still shout out your partner and stuff like that. Try to get her, and encourage them, of course, all the time. But let's be realistic. That's what I was trying to say. When I was asking certain questions, some people don't read the other people. So like once you end up like actually reading that person, if you could read somebody, but not everybody literally takes the time to digest like a person's character, certain person's traits. Once you do that, now you're able to at least help them for real. Because everybody likes to point fingers, go do this, go do that, but it's like, come on, bro. That's not even, you're not even built like that. Why do you think some of these people can play, for example, baseball or baseball and basketball, or football and basketball? They could do both. Right. And some people could strictly only do football, and some people could strictly do basketball.
1,000%.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying, like, once you, of course, always push for greatness, but be realistic and tell them straight up, like, hey, these are your strengths.
But okay, in regards to the point that they were making, I guess I didn't totally understand it. If you are in a relationship and motion is going your way, and you are getting promotions, or you are getting more acclamation, or being viewed in a way that which like, hey, more opportunities are coming your way, are you then obligated to ask them to show shine or show grace to your partner?
Obligated is the word.
Is that what you guys?
I don't think anybody's obligated to do anything. I think that they should do it. I don't think it's an obligation. I think that we are a family unit, and we should want our family to rise together.
1,000%.
And I think that if you have the opportunity to try to throw out for your husband or wife and get them something that will lead them to something else, you should try.
1,000%.
Yeah, I don't think you're obligated to, but you should try.
Okay, so after trying, and if let's say you tried and that doesn't happen,
you can make them your manager.
But they're your wife.
They're not.
Or they're your husband.
They're not. They're just your wife or husband.
Like I said, it goes back to reading your partner only because you got to see their strengths. For example, if you know your husband's good at, I guess, he from his military background or whatever the case may be, he's good at doing this, that, and the third. He can be your head of your security, but he better not be no financial advisor. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I'm just saying, you could hire somebody, you could hire your family, but to be real, your family better not be stupid as hell, like Bow Wow and his mom. Once he fired it,
now you done got finessed out of 30 deals, and you my manager because you my wife or you my.
Exactly. Don't do that.
If they're in the industry, though, if they're already in that industry,
that's a totally different industry.
Even if they was still in the industry, though,
not all basketball players can be coaches. It doesn't mean anything.
That's all I'm saying. That's all.
That's because you're in the industry doesn't mean
it's
you
okay.
can do anything.
Encourage them, and give them some tips and stuff like that, and of course help them in your best ability. But I don't think you're obligated to, like try to get this.
And I don't think anybody's obligated to do anything.
Or
either.
they should.
But I also feel like the other partner should be happy that you're gaining ground.
Yeah, because guess what? You ain't getting left.
You're
not
getting
left.
As long as the other's not leaving the other behind.
Yeah,
how can they if I come home to you?
Nah, some people would.
Just coming home,
you be
just
sleep,
like
boy.
People sleep in different beds.
Hey man, I had to make a stop or two.
Okay, well maybe I need to stop looking at things from my own perspective.
Just coming home, coming home to someone doesn't mean that you're with them.
That's their roommate, cuz. It's your housekeeper. That's what they be saying. I'm not trying. Forgive me but I'm saying that's how these dudes be. That's what I'm saying. That's why you're supposed to respect your partner and do this and that and the third.
I think both people, men and women, need encouragement
1,000%.
in their
focus.
lives.
They need force.
And no, that's but they need it from their spouse
That too.
or from their partner if they're in a boyfriend
But
girlfriend.
don't lie to
relationship.
them, because a lot of times people
And don't
be
rely
seeing.
on it either.
I
Don't
remember
Don't
this
rely
one
on it.
random. Never mind. Let me not.
I'm just saying, some people be egging stuff on. That's not what I'm trying to say. What relationships? They be egging their partner on, and I'm like, bro, you know they're not even built like that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was.
Don't do that, bro.
This one
Don't
girl,
do that.
She was like,
Don't
God,
do
don't
that.
let me be married to the preacher that can't preach.
Like what? That don't even make sense, dog.
You only can say amen so much.
What? I'm just saying. Don't do
You only can
that.
say amen so much.
In my head, that's
You
not.
make me
That's
get
not
married
a way
to
of
the
life,
preacher who
you.
can't preach.
You living like that's crazy
The
work.
singer that can't sing.
You living like that, bro.
Or the
You living
rapper
like
that
that's
can't
crazy.
rap.
A rapper that can't rap. A player that can't play.
But I think
That's
that
what
you
it
shouldn't be encouraging. Encouraging should be
That's
keeping
what
it
I'm
real.
saying. Keeping it real.
No, you gotta encourage them. They want to do it. Encourage them.
Nah, they need-
Bro, you selling
gotta-
dreams.
Let the outside people
You
do
selling
that.
dreams.
I had
Don't
my
tell me
white
the truth.
friend. I would never forget my white friend. My one friend, she didn't know. Let me not say this too, because she on. Let me stop. It's too many
Okay,
people
but
that
yeah,
know
don't sell them a dream, man.
Yeah.
You trying to get
You're
out?
supposed to encourage your friends in everything that they do.
I mean, if-
Per my white friend.
Not me,
Nah, keep it
cuz. Not
real,
me,
son.
cuz.
It is keeping it
Nah,
real.
me,
I'm
cuz.
encouraging
Hey, nah,
you.
our homie,
That's not
he
keeping
a
it
rapper. That boy ain't that good, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy ain't making out the hood. That boy, I told this man be a music producer, maybe.
Nah, keep it real, man.
I told him
Always
that.
keep it real.
I said, I know you want to really do music, so I understand your passion. Be a music producer. That's what I'm saying. Try to get some pointers, but hopefully they actually follow. So that'd be the whole goal.
Wait off.
Don't say that in the mic.
Do it on camera.
Oi. Ooh. Oh. We might get some views. We might get some views from that.
No.
I'm good.
All right,
yeah,
man. So
man.
with
This
that
would
being said,
travel-
man,
It was
let's
travel
go.
only
too
two
far.
questions?
Huh?
It was only two questions?
That would travel
Time
too
permit.
far.
Time permit.
One more question.
Time permit. Let's
more
get up out of here. Let's
one
get up
more
out of here. 2 more weeks. We're gonna be right back at it.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, 'cause next week we got the 3-day conference, which is going to fall on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Very much excited about this event. It's going to be October 17th, 18th, and 19th. Thursday night, October 17th, is going to be a women's panel. Sister Wendy will actually be hosting. The Friday night will be a men's panel. Will be hosted by me. And the Saturday night is going to be a worship night, that which we have TYB Music, we have United Flow Dance, we have spoken word artists, and we'll have different games throughout the night, as well as opportunities to basically recall what was learned or what was spoken the 2 nights prior. So we very much looking forward to our first 3-day event. We are asking everybody, man, to come out. All ladies on Thursdays, all men on Friday and Saturday. Let's all come out to just worship as we do, as a unit, as a community within ourselves. So we very much looking forward to it again, October 17th, 18th, and 19th here at Believe Tabernacle, which is at 4050 Westgate Avenue, West Palm Beach, Florida, Suite 101. Very much looking forward to it. So let's go across the room, man, and drop the gems of the night. I guess you can leave that cliffhanger question as your gem if you would like, but we're going to start it out with Sister Emma, if you have a gem of the night.
No, I'm not gonna gem. God bless y'all, man. Stay focused on God. Let Him lead your lives. Stop worrying about everybody else.
Amen. It's a great gem. Sister Wendy?
My gem of the night is search for peace, peace that surpasses all understanding.
Amen. Sister Lindsay, what you got for the people?
My gem is stop being that little fake friend / partner. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth from the beginning. If they can't do it, it wasn't made for them.
1000%. Big Dog, what you got for the people? What's your question?
I gotta point the finger. I gotta let them know straight up.
Talk to her.
Read the people around you. Just like she said, read your friends, read your partner. Read them. Don't just be with them, here for a good time. Of course you're here for a good time,
Yes.
but understand, study, observe watch the people around you,
Yes.
your environment, because everything will literally tell on its own.
Actions don't lie.
Actions don't lie, but guess what?
Words do.
You can't expect a frog out of a dog.
You can't.
That's all I'm trying to say. Don't let it go over your head.
Don't throw your pearls to pigs.
Ooh, hey, exactly. So all I'm trying to say is, study a person's nature.
Yeah.
Because just like you said, a scorpion and a snake, two different things.
The scorpion and the frog.
Ooh,
It's in his
scorpion
nature.
and frog. Hey, exactly. Study a person's nature, study their character, study their traits. So once you do that, now you know how the best way to serve them, or the best way to help them,
Yeah.
or the best way of how they help you.
To keep your distance.
Either keep your distance, or you can get closer, or you can see how you can benefit and how they can benefit from you. That's the whole point.
Amen.
That's what life is.
That's what life is.
Thank you,
Let
Pastor.
people be-
Love
Hey
it.
man, relax,
Thank you, Pastor.
relax,
Amen.
relax.
Sister Lindsay, say a prayer for us to get up out of here.
All right, bow your heads, close your eyes. My Father, my God, thank you for this glorious night for us to come together and reunite. We ask that we think that you speak through us so we can speak to your people, my Lord. Thank you for giving us this moment today to spread the word. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. God
Amen.
bless.
We.
Love.
Amen.
Sorry for the heat, Miss Wendy.
Oh, yeah.
I've been dying to-